Aerokinesis, psychokinesis, or telekinesis are terms people tend to laugh at or just ignore. I understand why. I wasn't looking to be able to do such things. I simply wanted to be a better person, humanly and spiritually. I found an online curriculum that could help me better understand who I truly am and how to achieve it. It happened to be my instructors at Evolved Ministry who helped me understand the reason why practicing telekinetic abilities are necessary for spiritual development. What is that reason? My mentors explained to me that the ability to build, access, and move energy is only the stepping stone towards something more. Think of it like riding a bicycle. Most people can jump on a bike and go, but generally, people don't think about the physics and energy behind how the bike works. When it comes to the universal connection, most people have yet to master the basics before anything else becomes even remotely relevant. We are like little kids, unable to access energy from nature. So our first step is to learn to access energy. Then we can build on top of that. Once that connection is achieved and access to energy comes easy and naturally, then we can look beyond and gain access to greater things. Until then, people must work with the basics. Why a spiritual progress based on telekinetic abilities? As I've mentioned in past videos, telekinetic abilities are a side effect of a connection with nature. It is nature that provides us with its energy to do things like aerokinesis, pyrokinesis, and the like. And affecting the elements happens with nature's cooperation. This is why developing a connection and a friendship with nature is vitally important. Jesus may very well be the most spiritually advanced human to walk the earth, demonstrating his spiritual progress to his disciples by calming storms and healing illnesses. It is those extraordinary acts of wonder which caused those who followed him to pass the knowledge of people's true potential down to us. So, what is the hidden purpose behind practicing these abilities? When wind is circulating in the air above the trees and you are able to draw it downward, then swirl it around, you stand at the brink of something much bigger, such as calming a storm. This has an incredible impact on people, animals, or any life form. What if you became so connected with nature that you had the capability of building a storm in a region going through a drought? Believe me, I am certainly not at this level, but with time, I know I can get there. The lesson here is that you are not a victim of circumstance. You are a creator of opportunities. All you need is a body, mind, determination, and consistent practice. You only need to put in the time, applying specific principles and techniques that strengthens your universal connection. My entire life up until a few years ago, I have been a victim of circumstance. Bad things happen that have been beyond my control. As I grew up, I formed beliefs in my life based on those past experiences. Beliefs like, there's nothing I can do about this, or luck must be on my side today. These beliefs built up over time, not realizing that I was creating them myself. Beliefs are limiting. It was out of fear that I thought I would suffer more if I took risks that would impact how others would think of me. But remember this, fear is an illusion, and moving forward, I have to leave all expectations behind in order to go beyond myself, which is still a work in progress. The universal connection is what is helping me to go to the next level. My connection with nature will increase my potential exponentially. When I practice this universal connection, I am reminding myself that I have the potential to create. The moment my efforts show a little bit of movement in the leaves or spinning the pinwheel, that is when I remember what is possible. So why does one need nature to go beyond yourself? First of all, we were never separate from nature. We are all made of the same stuff, both physical and metaphysical. All humans have separated themselves from the world around them. We have mentally disconnected ourselves from nature, limiting our awareness to the three-dimensional physical form. It is this mindset that has hindered our potential. We are confined to the I'm nothing in this big universe sort of mindset. Hindu knowledge explains the existence of astral vortexes of energy, a column of energy centers associated with endocrine glands. And our muscles serve as sort of batteries that store electricity, power the physical body, and generating a toroidal field that extends beyond the body. And this is measurable with sensitive equipment. You can learn more about this at heartmath.org. Our body can produce a finite amount of energy. We can only work, run, or exercise for so long before needing to rest. Those batteries fill back up with energy during sleep. This is probably why most humans struggle to produce psychokinetic abilities based only on energy from their personal bioelectric field. I suggest that nature is playing a big part in powering one's mental projections, translating the metaphysical energy in the mind to the physical, thereby creating the world around them as one wants it to be. When I chose to make myself a better person, I had no idea that to do so would involve telekinetic abilities. Although I always had thought that anyone was capable of it, I was more interested in changing my tone, being less depressed, and being calmer in general. In truth, my desire probably stemmed from my ego, my need to be accepted. It just so happens that going beyond myself requires me to develop my access to energy. And for that, I had to transform my understanding and relationship with nature, because nature is the elements in this physical existence. It is through nature that I am able to go beyond myself. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe. Pure love to all.